the SRL guys are on super softs and they're actually both going for it, so that's a very interesting call by them. I wasn't expecting to see many super soft runners at all.
No.
It's going to be a dry race by the looks of it, but
strategy-wise,
what do we know?
This is probably what. I mean, it's not
It should be a one-stop if you go on the softs.
Yeah.
It's a two-stop on super softs.
Yeah. Squad Dragon goes top on 47.0. But yeah, a lot of people are running the softs, but then there's a lot of people running the super softs as well. So I'm very surprised that there's a. Yeah, I would have thought qualifying the soft tyres, go for the the minimal strategy. So the pit as many times as Warden goes very wide there, gets it all over the place.
Oh, all round to cut the final corner at the bus stop. It was on a good lap as well, 46.1, and that won't count. And I don't know if he's done that tactically because he's on the super softs. If he has, then that is fantastically done. But maybe these super soft runners are just trying to get an early lap in, just get a feel for the track, and then go for a fly on softs. That could be the way, because there is no reason to qualify on these tyres. They are essentially useless for a race.
Indeed, yeah. And they wear out within like what 3-4 laps, or probably 4 or 5 laps, and then that's it. You're gone to a new set. So it is best to qualify on the soft tyres. Warden gets very wide. I don't know what he's playing at right now, but last corner now, he's going to try and launch himself out of that quite easily. DRS activated, and across the line it comes, and it's going to be a 14th of the pace, I think at 47.4 around there. So not the best of times for Warden there. SF Brandy did a 47.
Expect to see times in the 46.
Yeah, definitely.
Surely.
47.
I mean, there's I don't know what Ollie Bob's just done there, but he's had the slowest crash I have ever seen. He's hit the wall at less than 20 miles an hour out just coming into sector 3. I don't even know how he's done that. How have you done that, Ollie Bob?
Tell me your tricks, mate.
What? I only caught the end of it, but I've now got the sound glitch.
Oh, the little...
Stop it with glitches.
Yeah. A lot of people, actually, surprisingly, I think a lot of people actually were probably listening to your ASR reactions, because people have come into the pits on the super softs. So it's like, nah, scrap that lap and go and set us off. So,
yeah.
People not saying it. Danny's coming in as well. So it's almost as if they're doing like an exploratory lap on their super soft. CMI.
Yeah, maybe they're waiting for the track to rubber in a bit as well.
Yeah.
Because that's a thing on this game.
As the track gets longer into session, we get better track conditions. So a lot of people are coming back out again. But let's have a look at the table right now as it stands. Corn Dragon on top with 47.0 on his super soft set, but I'm sure he'll be able to beat that on a set of softs. Brandy on 47.1, so that's probably more like it, but you want to be getting to the 46s as James Casey did a 48.3, which has not been the best of laps from him, and that'll be it for him. Sarah Rosberg did a 48.4 on a super soft set, but again, you expect to be probably much faster than that. RC Fly 3R1 is done at 49.6, so a lot of them are sort of done like rough banker laps, not really competitive or anything quick, to be honest. Yeah. As you're being called out on the stream for being a noob commentator.
Yeah, Mrs. asked me a fantastic question, and you probably won't understand this. You might do. But for qualifying it is, if you're wondering what on earth he's put, for the race, no. It's just... It's not even like sunny or anything, it's just a bit cloudy and a bit sunny. I don't even know what he's trying to do. It's not going to be anywhere close to rain. It's not going to be anywhere close to properly clear. It's just awful. I don't know what this game is trying to do to us.
I would like a wet race. That'd be quite interesting.
Yeah, but we could all wish, and we probably won't get. Warden's done a decent first sector actually on his softs. He's going for another 130 flat. That's pretty good. I know Brent he's done the fastest first set, but I know he's running lower wings in a dry race. I did a bit of practice with him earlier. Obviously, being an XL driver, I was doing practice with him. Not me biased. If he wins, I'll be happy, but I'm not gonna shout it out on the stream like I don't know about unbiased commentary. We don't No.
No, yeah, nothing.
No.
Anyway, Warden's continuing on his second lap, but it seems, on his softs, and across the line he comes. Is it going to be an improvement? And it is. It is.
It's an improvement, but not on his position. He stays third with that. I thought he was going to break into the 46 as an improvement there, but his last sector wasn't the best, unfortunately. Andre's done a good first sector for AOR. This is his first race for AOR.
He did last week.
In ULC.
Did he do last week? Pretty sure.
I can't remember seeing him. He might have done, but it's either his first or second, so...
Yeah. Actually, this might be, it is his first race for AOR, you're right.
Yeah, so, well, very quick driving nevertheless, and he's on the Supersoft going for a flying lap. He is, well,
He's backed out.
47.0, he's about 8 tenths up on that. I mean, he is on the Supersoft, so you'd expect him to get low 46s, high 45s on this, but
yes,
he might abandon this. I'm not too sure. You don't even want to be pole. There we go. He's coming into the pits. You don't really want to be on pole if you can help it around here.
No, you don't. Because you're going to get swamped going into that sort of first sector. You're going to be absolutely swamped. Through it in real life, you see it all the time. You're just going to get killed. So,
yeah, you want to be P2 or P3 if you can help it.
Yeah.
Arctic Avenger's gone pole, from what we haven't seen on 46.9.
Pretty good, actually.
On the soft tyres.
That's more like it. That's more where we're going to be expecting it to be.
Yeah. There you go. There's the slipstreaming from the SRL guys. I said about this a bit earlier, whilst the stream was dead. That...
Oh, he's plumped it into the wall. Yeah, I just saw that. Wait, it's lag.
No, he hasn't.
It's lag.
He's deploying laggy car already.
Not like he needs hacks, that's alright. We don't deploy hacks.
No. I would say they could deploy stewards, but you know they don't do that anymore.
No.
A bit controversial, that one with the stewarding.
That's a very controversial comment. Might get
yeah, that is a very controversial point. We can talk about that quick because you're on the stewards panel, aren't you now?
Not anymore. Since it's good revamped.
Oh, for God's sake! He was on it like a few hours ago.
I was.
I swear he was.
I was a few hours ago.
What is going on?
Well, let me tell you. So basically, they've revamped. Last night they sort of like, we mentioned that these stewards were a little bit, you know, for about a couple of weeks a bit poo.
It was suspect.
A bit inconsistent, a little bit biased, and there was basically just too many people from other leagues. And
instead of 46.3, by the way, on SOS. Wow, that was very quick indeed. Aid about that first sector, but yeah, carry on. Yeah,
so basically we felt that was a bit inconsistent and a little bit biased because there were so many people in that stewards chat from the same league. So we're like, you know what, let's restructure it. So Luke left the chat because he got a bit, I don't know what happened, but Gorch was
It wasn't really a head steward.
No, there wasn't.
No say.
There was no direction, and Gorch got a little bit, you know, shirty with the decision with Mike, I think, or something like that. I don't know when it was, but I got a little bit upset. I didn't say Cortana, by the way, Cortana, so can you please fuck off? And so we created a new stewards chat, and it was a little bit, you know, and then it apparently was one nice new stewards, which I don't understand. I don't get it, but there's like me, CK in it, and then a lot of other people. And that was that, really. It was just a bit disorganised, and then I think today we finally got to a decision where we've actually revamped the whole stewards completely again for the third time. So that's really what's happened, and it's been a bit confusing, really. I mean, I don't even know if I'm still a steward. I don't think I am, so don't know why. I don't even race for any of these leagues in the UFC, so would have been a good decision.
No, I don't get it either. If anybody's wondering as well, any digs are made, I don't care about any. I'm not biased towards any league really. I'd like XRL to win personally, you know, a race for them, but you know, if anybody's going, oh, I hate SRL, I don't really. Like, I don't care about any other league. I mean, it's a game at the end of the day. You know, whoever wins wins. You know, you want your league to win, but if they don't, they don't. that's a good point actually. We see this last week with I'm not calling anybody out here, but we'll give an example. The Mike Finn incident.
Mhm.
It was a bit much after the race. You know, there was a lot of arguing going on, and fair enough, but everybody jumped on board. And I think that side of the community, we didn't need that last week. We didn't need it, did we? You know, everybody's just arguing over the sake of what? Just, an incident which, let's face it, it's not going to end anybody's world, and everybody's moaning, throwing shade at each other. What's the point of that? What was the point? We didn't need that. And it just showed out the worst of everybody. I mean, you see, if you follow me on Twitter, you probably see me tweet pictures of the fat cat with popcorn, and you probably have from a few other people, because it is a funny read at the time, but it's just, you just look back at it and you think I just think it's pointless personally. I don't get why everybody needs to argue at all. It's a game.
True. I saw another tweet from somebody else, I think, noted about how right now ULC's a little bit like it's supposed to be fun. It's a league versus league competition.
Yeah, it's the United League Championship, and nobody's being united at all. If anything, leagues are more at loggerheads than ever before, and it's just
there's more hatred.
There's no need.
Even season 1, I think it was pretty calm on that front. It wasn't too bad, but it's got a little bit.
It's escalated.
Yeah. It's got too much. I think it's partly because the community's grown so much. There's been so many leagues that have got involved in it. There's so much. It's not like you can't pinpoint a person to blame it on, but it's just a lot of issues.
I mean, I brought that incident up last week because it's a very good example. I'm not calling any of them two out because they're both, obviously fantastically fast racers on their own part. Nothing against really anybody. But it's just everybody had to jump on board that particular incident, and a few other incidents in the entire season. And to be honest, I've probably been guilty of that myself. But you just don't need it. There is no need for all this hatred or anything like that. Just race and have a good time. And if you win, you win. If you don't, and you have a crash, just sort it out in. It's like I destroyed Sarah Hamilton's race last week. Well, I didn't mean to. But we sorted it out pretty quickly, I think. There was no harm. Nobody had a go at me on Twitter except for Nick Sir Hamilton. He was a bit angry. I can understand that. If drivers want to be angry to themselves, fair enough if you get it sorted out. But it didn't need to explode like it did.
No. I think it happened in Austria as well, where the Commando thing happened, and Commando got absolutely wrecked. I think he was okay.
It was very
mistake.
Unfair. It was very unfair on him.
Yeah,
really.
Made a small.
He admitted to his mistakes as well. In my personal opinion, it's my opinion. I don't think he did anything that terrible, but that's my opinion. But he got. It's just not needed in the community. All the hatred. If you win, you win. If you don't, you don't. If there's a crash, sort it out among yourselves, but don't blow up on Twitter about it. Just have fun. It's a game at the end of the day. What are you going to think about this in 3, 4, 5 years' time? Nothing really. Anyway, it's the end of quali.
Yeah, exactly. What a great discussion that was. Because quality is really boring anyway. I can see in the comments that you're a little bit angry that we're talking about this, but let's face it, in quality...
I'm not really angry. I'm not really angry at all, because at the end of the day, I sit on the fence with a lot of this. I can have my opinion on certain things, but I'm just not going to wade into the arguments. I will continue to tweet the fat cat with popcorn if needed, but... I'm not angry at all. I mean, I'm not angry at anybody in particular. It's just the community just needs to... It's almost like I need to grow up a little bit. I mean, I'm guilty of it myself. I need to as well. Somebody's gone massively cold, because CRM has just gone all of a second down. Surprised me. He's done a 45.6 on the softs. Oh, Jesus. Wow, that's really quite quick.
That is very quick. Wow. It really is quick. And... STS once again. I think they actually had a really meh race last time out of Austria. It was in Britain, and here they can get a really decent. Comeback. And all-round X actually went second there on a 46.2, 6.0. So there you go. There is your top Here's your positions for the grid. Surprisingly on pole with 45.6 for STS, all round at X in second place for SRL. So SRL got a 2-3 there, which is pretty decent for them. They've always been pretty good in qualifying. CMR, MR in
STS
fourth
1-4 as well.
Yeah, so you can see this STS versus SRL here. And you got Saba and fifth with Conor Dragon. He's top super top runner. Sixth for Arctic Avenger. Seventh for Andre BCF 1977. Eighth for Sarah Rosberg. Ninth for SF Brandy and 10th for Warden 99. And then you got RC Fly in 3R1 in 11th. Kiss Legend in 12th. Harley Bob in 13th. 14th for Guest. So that's basically the rest of your order there. Leave.
RB said to check Surprise's first sector, and it was a 29.7, the same as Danny's actually, same first sector as his. So I've got to leave.
Very strong lap, and surprisingly was really good.
Yeah, so him and Danny did the same first sector. I didn't have time to check the other sectors just then, but the first sector identical. So I don't know if Surprise got a toe in the third sector or not, but to be seen. How's this going to work anyway? We just
if you left
join game on Casey. Yeah. There we go. I just joined on him. He was the highest up on my friends list. He's on 9. Yeah, I was just saying they both got toes. It's just what's going to happen. So I'm very sure in tier 1 there's going to be a lot of that going on. I mean, let's say we're going to do it as well. So just the nature of the chat. You're going to see a lot of Monza as well.
Yeah, definitely. I think expect someone like Danny or all-rounder X take the lead going into the first sector. I think that's going to be one to watch. So I think an SRL boy might be leading into the first lap.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to be too annoyed at not being 1 and 2 on the grid.
No,
being 2 and 3 is just as good. Anyway, the formation lap, and well,
remember, perfect timing,
it gives us a lot of time to kick back here because it is the longest lap of the season. Well, this season anyway.
Be quite a fairly dry race, so that means that there's no real strategy involved, only for those on the super soft tyres that might do something different.
Yeah, they're going to have to surely two-stop this. Unless they could stretch their super soft to like lap 6 or lap 7 and bolt on a set of mediums to the end, but they're going to be... It's not going to be optimal. I'll tell you how much. Another thing which might affect this race, the slipstream glitch. There's been a lot of talk about that, and it's definitely a thing. Because me and Matiz had this last night in a race where it sort of ruined it, and it happened very early on. It was so obvious it happened, and if somebody gets that round here, they're screwed. So really,
this is a very slipstream heavy track. Once you're out of the slipstream, you're fucked. Really, no real catching back.
You could probably gain at least half a second if you're behind somebody pulling away. If you're smart about this, you can pull away from people.
Definitely.
Yeah, I did actually come with the theory because obviously Finn was the first one to really mention the slipstream glitch on Twitter and everything, and he mentioned the races where it had happened for him, and they all came just after the tyre wear fix. Remember when the tyre wear bug was a thing and they fixed it? It came just after that, so I'm wondering, have they screwed up the coding in some way for slipstream? There's got to be something which triggers it in that patch, because if it wasn't a thing before and it's a thing now, then yeah,
I don't know how you can add glitches. That just amuses me so much. I mean, it is how just really how, but they're all lining up now, and hopefully a good race is going to be installed. I'm sure there's going to be a very good race installed here. They normally are very good. I think last season's ULC race as well.
Hulkenberg's on the grid in 15th.
Hello, Hulkenberg.
It just says Hulkenberg. I actually got destroyed by just a random AI car once on the grid, so that could be an interesting one, depending on where Hulkenberg parks.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Here we go, boys.
We are
ready to go racing. Apparently on my screen, Leo Bot's on pole, which is completely false, and I think they'll be ready to go racing now anytime soon. And they have already gone lights out, and away we go for the start of this race. And as he's going down town,
oh, Siaman's always on the grass. How's he done that off the start? Yeah, everyone's fed through nicely. Oh, jeez.
Danny had contact with, oh my god, yeah. And here comes All-Rounder X, he's right behind Surprise. So I predicted that possibly All-Rounder might be able to get into the lead of the race. And he's getting better.
Safety car already.
Nice.
Safety car, wow. I didn't see anybody retire or any major damage, like nobody losing it or anything. Well, that completely neutralises the race. I don't know if there was any big gainers in the first corner. I'll have a look for you. Well, Nort went from 5th to 4th, Andre 7th to 5th, Brandy 9th to 6th, so CRMR's probably the biggest loser, 4th to 7th, and I'm not sure why the safety car's been triggered.
Gone off. Mercedes has gone off on my screen, and I just saw lag with CMR.
That might be Arctic Avenger.
No, it's Sarah Osborne, I bet.
Oh, yep, he does that. CRMR's an AI car, and so is RC Fly behind him, or Flyer. That's the one. I read that a bit wrong. He's on the mediums actually, so it's P9 on the mediums. It's got to be the highest medium runner. How many medium runners is there? You've got, well, you got RC Flyer in 9th, KC 11th, probably Bob 12th, and that's everybody else on the softs except for Nor on the supers. So there's 3 brave people around here. Where's Nor gonna do on them supers? Because surely he's gonna take this time to pit.
I would advise to, yeah, pit. Get rid of them.
Unless he thinks he can stretch his tyres out for a one-stop, because if this safety car's out for 3 laps, and he might be able to go to about lap 8, and he can get a set of mediums to the end.
Yeah.
I don't know, it depends what he's thinking. It'd be interesting to see. May as well go on board with him.
Yeah, it depends on how many laps he's done. I mean, in the end of the day, in quality, if he's just done more lap on those super softs, he might opt to come in. Oh,
Danny pits already. Danny's pitted from 3rd place on the soft tyres. I wonder if anybody else is going to choose to pit. I can't see anybody else, so I don't know if he had damage or anything like that, but
there was contact at the start with him.
Yeah, he's
he's
set mediums go on.
Would that go to the end?
Let's see if he gets reset in the pit lane. There's a Mercedes in the background there as well, pitted in.
Rosberg.
Yeah, he's been reset. He had damage. So that's a major setback for Danny. I don't know if it's a setback or not, but he's going to be at the back now with all the work in the world to do from P14. He's not going to be able to go to the end on the medium. Sarah Rosberg on the softs as well. So one of the major contenders for the race win there's already been taken out of contention by the looks of it. We didn't really see that, but
no, I mean, all I saw was
a slight
bit of contact in that first corner, and that was it. And it wasn't as if it was like heavy; it was just a little rub, and then that was it. So that was strange. I'm very surprised that he pitted damage as a result of it. So interesting stuff there, and SRL boys will not be happy with that. But obviously, as you also know, this is actually the pre-2010 system in terms of points, so only up to 8th place get points. So it makes it even harder for him to score points today, because he has to come 8th at least, and that's where Warden is currently at.
That's a good point. Why is the point system like this for Tier 2?
I don't have a clue.
Because it makes it a bit, well, for the Tier 2 Championship it doesn't really affect it, but if you're combining it with Tier 1, it makes it a bit pointless.
I get that.
You know, because you could win this race, which is a very good achievement, and then I could do a boring drive to 5th in Tier 1 and get the same points.
Yeah, I mean, in the end of the day, I mean, I think it's good because it means it's a little bit like there's more to fight for, maybe in a way. So that therefore means that people are going to be going all out. So it could make the racing a bit more exciting. However, it does affect the championship at the end. It's not as many points gained from the Tier 2 race, which is a bit of a downer in that sense.
Yeah, because Tier 2 drivers might be thinking, well, what's the point of me doing well then? You know, in the grand scheme of the championship, it makes their championship, well, if I just do a bit of quicker maths, 2.5 times worse. 25 points to win as opposed to 10. Right. I don't understand. Maybe that's something which could be revised. Again, it's my opinion, and opinions. Oh God, too many opinions over the past few weeks. Olkenberg looks like he's retired, and so is Massa. So they've not had a good race.
Oh no.
They're on the side of the track to be annoying.
Yeah. I mean, this safety car, I hope it comes in sooner rather than later. We've had I don't know, this game is, another thing I've got a criticism about this game is the safety car, the way it works. It's a little bit, you know, too much. Can we just cut the safety car? I mean, this, if you look at the track, there's no damage on the track anymore. So, like, I wish they kept the damage out
I don't get why it was bought out.
I don't understand.
I don't know if it's because of them AI cars which retired on the track, but what are they even doing there in the first place?
Honestly, I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, and plus, well, the virtual safety car is broken on this. I don't know if anybody knows this, but the delta times are different between people. In that ULC race, I think you even mentioned it in Australia that I'd gained time. That was just, I was hesitant on my restart. I just gained so much time because my delta was a joke compared to others.
Yeah, mate.
I'm not a second quicker than Ciario, and I gained a second on him in that sector. It was funny.
It's mad, really. No, I saw that. Might be just said maybe this TikTok came out because both the commentators' cars pulled off. No, because I left the session before quali.
Yeah,
and
I left
joined,
as well.
And we left after quali, so we didn't have cars on the grid. So that's not a case. It must have been some that wouldn't have been. With the basically
AI cars just get added in for no reason.
Yeah.
It happened in. I'm trying to think for me a race where it happened. It was a Formula Xbox Australia race a few weeks ago, where Harriento was on the grid for no reason. There was no commentators, nobody. But Harriento was just on the grid, and at the start of lap 2, his car was sideways parked on the racing line for turn 1, and I didn't believe it wouldn't ghost. And I hit that at about 180 miles an hour out of the race, and it was very hard for me not to throw my controller. The safety car's still not in.
No.
Come on. Well, if they're going to be saving a lot of fuel, at least they can run flat out to the end. I would have overfueled my car anyway, but...
Yeah, it's definitely
yeah, a lot
us.
of people are not happy with the safety car anyway. We don't get why it's used.
Yeah.
I don't understand either. It's... Do you remember when they actually announced the safety cars coming back in F1 2016 and everyone was over the moon? It's like, wait, it's a...
I thought glitch fest. That's what I thought.
Yeah, I think they were on the money with F1 2015. Maybe they knew they couldn't work a safety car onto the new gen consoles. Maybe they knew that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Noel stayed out on them supers as well, so he
Fly's got him denied Narnia. He's gone in the barrier. He's in the barrier. RC Fly, and he just lost it under the safety car. Under the safety car, he's lost it.
He's lost a good chunk of his front left wings. How do you do that?
I think he got the curb. He ran the curb up Rouge too much.
You're
doing
like
him out.
You're doing like 7 miles an hour.
I don't know.
Come on, man.
I don't know.
And the worst thing is, the safety guy's going to pull in this lap.
Oh, so
I mean, you
can't
can
pit.
watch him because he's going to be going as quick as he can. Oh, he doesn't have to go that quick because the next car's just... Oh, that hurts my head.
It's madness. Absolutely mad. But hopefully a race is actually on, because I think everyone in the top 8 are on, apart from Conor Dragon, are on the soft tyres. So it's going to be a race on here, and luckily everyone's bunched up once again. But the safety car, it's not us. Definitely is not us. It is just a glitch, because we left to make sure that our cars, that we didn't have cars on the grid at all, because then we can't be assigned the car if we leave before quali and before the race starts. That's the way it works. But trust me, I've tested so many streams out before, like the SRL races. I streamed those, and when I first started doing them, yeah, I
safety cars in anyway.
So here we go.
They're gonna have that stupid limiter on as well now. That's another thing I hate.
I wanna back them up. Like you just wanna do it in yourself. You just wanna back it up yourself. That's, that'd be quite nice.
Yeah,
isn't it
it's got a very good point where, yeah, I half agree with that. I say half agree. I do agree with it. where the game just replaces us with AI. But
Yeah.
well, let's talk about that. Surprise hasn't got a very good restart at all.
No, all rounders
Really, and
falling
all
very
rounders
quickly.
right on the back of him. This could be very interesting because DRS is disabled on this first flying lap. Look how bunched up they are.
And look at
Good
that.
God,
Actually,
nobody's pulled away at all.
all rounders actually got quite a good exit though against Conor Dragon. And all rounder might have a good chance. And a surprise is literally America can't get through.
He's gone straight on at turn 1. He's got on the grass. That's him gone wide. Oh, this could be interesting.
Here we go. All rounders right into the stream of Surprise, man. He goes to the left hand side. He goes to the left hand side. Surprise on the right hand side. And look at that. All round the storms past him.
Wait, what?
Lags happened. He just lagged back. Conor Dragon is in second place.
Knowles in second, and Andre might have a look for P3 here if he can do it, but Surprise going to keep that place. Brandy's looking very interested as well. CR, as well, forming a bit of a gap over Warden, who's got his teammate Casey behind him. Well, that's quite an interesting restart. Oh, there's contact to the back there, but it's alright.
On Conor, he's right on Conor right now. However, I think Conor might actually have this a little bit wide for him though. Surprise is trying to look. It's not close enough, but it looks like Surprise got the pace, but all-rounder, he's getting away at this race for SRL, and SRL are actually just doing a really good job, and they've been here for a couple of times this season. I haven't been able to formulate a win. Well, they have, but they just haven't been able to do it as often as they could have done. But Surprise is just trying to line up Conor Dragon right now. He won't be in the slipstream as much on All-Rounder X, so this could be the prime opportunity for Surprise to get past Conor Dragon, as he's in the slipstream now. And he's going to try and go to the right-hand side. Can get around all around the outside.
Andre's going to be interested here.
He will be. And you know what? Let's go on board with Andre. And Surprise wasn't able to make it around the outside.
Look at Brandy as well. He's looking interested. Claw's making an absolute train. Brandy's looking around the outside of Andre into the bus stop. And you know what?
Oh,
Surprise. Oh
contact.
My God, they've tangled. Brandy's into P3. CRMR's made up into P4. They just... Oh dear.
I didn't even see what happened. I was on board with
they just tangled cars. The cars just glued together. Well,
nice contact model.
Yeah, it's a contact model. Andre's down to P9, and well,
but look at this.
Surprise is P6. He's got CRL Rosberg on his case as well.
Yeah, oh, contact with CMR. Oh, was that lag? CMR, MR just getting second place. They're three abreast of each other. The Sauber has gone to Narnia. I don't know where it's gone. But CMR, MR is into P2. But
yeah, where's Knorr? Where's
Knorr?
He's left the session, and he's not even made it to a route yet, so he's not crashed
up
there.
Oh my God,
pitted,
look at this pack of Andre,
oh my
James,
good God.
Ollie Bob, Arctic Events at the inside. Ollie Bob right now goes to the inside, gets to move down, obviously, with Ollie Bob on the mediums, but look at this pack of cars. And the top, I think, all-rounder.
Danny's on the mediums as well. Leobot's just behind as well, so... Olibov just lets Danny through, but he doesn't let Leobot through, just behind him, so... I think Olibov, I don't know if he stayed out with his damage, because remember, oh my God, Leobot had to take a boarding action there. I think Olibov still might have his damage, I'm not too sure, but... Surprise is up to P5 anyway, he's got Warden in P4, and, well, Brandy's keeping up with CRMR for P2, and, well, the runaway leader of all-rounder. He doesn't want to be part of this chaos at all, does he?
Here comes Arctic Avenger,
He's had enough of this, he's gone.
On James Casey, gets the move done on his soft compound tyres. James on the mediums, and even Arctic Avenger might fancy his chance on Andre if he's got enough slipstream. Here he comes, he's slipstreaming as much as he can. We go up the inside of the bus stop here. Can he make this one stick? He goes up the inside, he hits the curb, and he gets the move
but it's
done.
fair enough.
That was aggressive, superb job from Arctic Avenger. 2 moves within a sector, pretty much.
Yeah, there's a few hungry drivers beyond Andre as well. The medium runners will start to come good in the next couple of laps. Danny on the inside of Casey there at La Source, and that's all nicely done. There's still a bit of a decent pack here, but it's starting to space out a bit. You've got, well, Surprise has got Cyril Rosberg just behind him again. I don't know if Rosberg's losing it, if he's in Italy, Belgium, I don't know what country he's in, but he's making a move for P5. And he's going to have that done.
Does he? Yes, he does. He fends off
yes,
Surprise very easily. The Surprise is having his work cut out right now to get past Sarah Rosberg, but he's got a pretty nice run, but it's just not enough. And Warden is their next car, so for Sarah Rosberg, it might be a good idea to get Warden as quick as he can, because let's face it, he's probably a little bit faster at the stage to get a gap to Surprise. But Surprise looking pretty feisty right now. Let's see if I just try to get past Warden. Warden's literally just slow everywhere. Surprising on the outside now. But no, backs out of it.
It's a bit of a thought here. Danny, well, he can't go to the end on his mediums, but he's sitting P8 and he's going to be, well, you assume he's going to bolt on a set of soft tyres for his last stint. He's actually sitting quite nice in P8 to pick up a really good point scoring position. Oh my god, the battle for P4.
Yeah, Cyril was lost.
Surprises all over Cyril Rosberg.
Yeah.
Oh, this is going to end in tears, maybe.
No. Is there a far toe for Cyril Rosberg? Yeah, he's got a far toe.
Yeah, he's getting there. That's fine.
He's just closed up, like it's madness. And
race director, please. You want a race director? The midget wants it. Rounder with the fastest lap of the race, 48 dead. So he's got a tremendous pace up from 4.3 ahead of CIMR. He's still got Brandy on his tail, and they've got a decent gap over P4. So, and well, that's Warden in P4, and he's doing a very good job for the F1 league there.
Indeed he is, but I think you do sense that he'll get passed pretty easily by Cyril Rosberg anytime soon. So, and surprise. That is
this
your
time might be now. Well, Warden defends.
For the left-hand side, Cyril Rosberg goes, and it is a done deal. It is done, and that will give Cyril Rosberg a little bit of breathing space to Surprise. And Surprise will want to get past Warden as quick as possible, and Warden's going to be very wide there.
He's a bit out of shape.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's gone a bit wide at Rivage there, and this might give him a chance into No Name. He's going to be on the outside though. And well, Warden gives him plenty enough room. Surprise going to be slow on that exit curb. Oh,
that was
and I
sweet.
think Warden's just going to be able to keep that.
That was nice. Very good racing between those two.
That was nice. Surprise got a good run out of poo on though. No, Warden should have this, but. And this gives Arctic Avenger the incentive to catch up as well as Danny. So nobody's seeming to get away here.
Cyril having a field day right now. Superb stuff. And now Surprise will look for his opportunity now. It's going to be a perfect opportunity. Warden's a little bit wide. Slipstream will be enough. Seemingly not closing it up as much as possible. And this is almost slipstream glitch. Borderline slipstream glitch? No, I think it is actually. He's not closed up at all. Like normally earlier we saw Cyril Rosberg catch him up so quickly. Now Surprise can get cut back on it. DRS activated.
The thing is with the glitch, if you're near anybody, it seems to do it to them as well. So if this is the case, then there's like 4 or 5 cars which. Ooh. Oh my god! Surprise!
Lost it. Out of shape there.
Very trigger happy there, or throttle happy.
But now
he's not gaining at all. Oh, Warden lost it there a little bit.
Now DRS.
I mean, he's in it. DRS.
Have it. Yeah, he's got it. He's got it. He needs to get past. But look at that.
Yeah, look at Arctic Avenger. He's gaining nothing in the. He's gaining nothing in the slipstream. Slipstream. Well, the slipstream glitch is definitely affecting this mid pack. I'm not sure about any other battles. But you've got Brandy and CRMR still P2 and P3. They're not even gaining on all round. All round are still pulling away. So this slipstream glitch may be there for the entire field. I'm not even too sure.
Yeah, all round is in his own.
Oh, Danny! Look at Danny here. He's gonna. Oh, he's already got Arctic Avenger. Both Arctic and Warden got caught up on the curb at a No Name, and well, Danny's profited from one of the 2 mistakes there.
Come back on for him.
Yeah, as I say, he's going to be on soft tyres at the end. Well, I'd gone softs. He's going to be quicker than everybody else around him.
Oh, Warden's just ghosted, and he's gone. Oh yes, and there to Warden. He just lost. He just went to Ghostland, and I don't know what happened there. But Danny's now in 6th place with his comeback. He's really on there. So superb job from him. But now I think Warden's lost it again. So Gross on his tyres, losing that grip. And he's on the grass again, fella. He needs to get. Oh, he's spun as well.
Oh, he's half spun. Leobot's collected
killed
him.
Leobot. And oh my god.
Oh, that's just an embarrassment of a half a lap for Warden. You can get disqualified if you block the pit lane, so I'd be very careful. He's lost his entire front wing. Oh, that's. Well, I don't know if it was lag or.
It looked like it because he hit like an invisible rear end. Like he didn't even hit the rear end of the car in front. He just lost it. I don't know. It's just very strange, very odd indeed.
I half regret saying Warden was doing well now because he's not doing as well now. Well, Brandy's got ahead of CRMR for P2 here, so they're still having a good battle. Not really one we've seen a whole lot of.
But look at that, Surprise is right on Sir Rosberg, so he's been able to catch up once again. And he's going to look at the... No, not yet. Patience, and Sir Rosberg seemingly struggling on that set of soft tyres. As Surprise goes to the left-hand side. Can he go around the outside here? He won't risk it. He'll wait for that straight coming up. So that's a good
He's a brave person. To be that close to Sir Rosberg, that is brave.
Not lagging at
I
all,
would not
Sir
want to be
Rosberg,
anywhere near his car.
Yeah, obviously he's lagging the past. He's been a bit... but he's recently been okay.
Yeah, he seems to be alright in this session.
It's ever since he's moved to tier 2, the earlier times have helped his connections, so that's really good. But Surprise once again cannot get past Sir Rosberg, so he's obviously having a little bit.
He can't even gain on him.
No.
In fact, this might be worth watching the battle for P2 just for this lap, just to see if these two are still slipstream affected or not.
And,
just to see if it affects the entire field, because these two have not been anywhere near the battle where it's happened.
Exactly, I mean, it's he's not like...
Really? He's gaining rest. Yeah, that's the only reason. Slipstream affected the entire field. So, what can we say about that?
Nice game. That's what I can say.
GG Codies. I'd rather the tyre wear bug than this, because at least it didn't really affect. Oh, look at Surprise! Oh, he's pushed Ollie Bob off the road there. At the end of Lecom, we didn't see he was still there. That's naughty from Surprise. That's very naughty indeed. He just... Oh, well, I've caught that. Oh, saved the game clip. There's one for the stewards. He just gave no regard of Ollie's car. That's... Should have gone spectator Surprise.
But Leobot's hanging on to a couple of points here. Now... Actually, how is Andre doing? Where is he at? Where's Andre? He's in 11th.
I think he's in the lower points, isn't he? Oh, he's in P11, so he's not even in the lower points, so... He's just so fortunate. Ollie Bob's falling down the field quite quick here because Arctic's just passed it. I don't know if Ollie Bob even had damage from that, but his tyres definitely had a field on them for a little bit.
And then comes in Sarah Rosberg, so he was losing time on that. And
yeah,
Danny,
CRMR's in the pit, Brandy's in the pit, so I think...
One thing I didn't realise, Danny was on the medium tyres. So Danny was actually
he stopped under the safety car on lap 1.
So he's done a really good job, and he's actually now in the lead of the race. Now, it's a debate whether or not he can get to the end of the race in a set of mediums. I don't think he will be able to, but he could probably pit for a set of supers by the end of the race and get easily to the end of the race from a set of supers. So we'll see how Danny goes there with all-rounder X in second place. It's now currently an SRL 1-2, but you got to think that all-rounder is probably the first, P1 in this race currently, provisionally anyway. But James in P3, he's getting chased by Leobot. Leobot not being able to make many inroads, but he obviously had that contact earlier with a Warden, so it's whether or not he's got any damage from that. But James is looking a little bit all over the place. He's done a pretty decent job so far. Leobot, how many times has Leobot pitted? He's pitted twice.
He's pitted twice. So he did one lap on the mediums. I'm not sure why, because it was under safety. I can't imagine he got any damage. So maybe he pitted for mediums and pitted again for softs. So he didn't have to run the medium tyre.
Sorry to interrupt, but Surprise and Essa Brandy are battling away. Essa Brandy's just come out on a set of mediums. Surprise is all over him. So Surprise is going to try and go to the... No, he won't. He's too far back, so he won't try it. Surprise is going to try and get a good exit once again on that straight coming up. There's a Brandy.
He's not going to gain anything, is he?
Exactly. I mean, Brandy's a little bit wide there. So you know what? He's got the pace here. He might. Again, it depends if he's still got a slipstream glitch. Obviously, it probably. Is he got enough?
Well, has it? Yeah.
Not gaining
Brandy, I
a
know,
lot.
runs very low winged, so... But that still doesn't account for this.
You normally do gain time, you know, even if you run lower wings.
Oh,
Brandy's
Brandy's touched
gone
the grass
deep
on the
so
braking
much.
zone. He's gone completely off.
He's bottled it.
Oh,
Contact
they
between the two
bang
of
wheels.
them.
Like, look at CRMR. He's had to take a avoiding action in the background as well. So both the STS boys being caught up with Brandy's mistake there. Surprise has profited and CRMR has closed the gap up. So one mistake from Brandy has got an entire racing league happy, and I don't know what Surprise is doing there, trying to break slipstream. There's no such thing anymore. What are you doing?
MR's will look like a Brandy. Will he have enough? And you know what? He's closing DRS. No, he won't be able to close.
Yeah, Brandy's gonna have
all over the
DRS as
place.
well. So, oh look at Brandy though. He
Brandy
might
is
have a look.
catching.
No, a bit too far back. Yeah. See that's a definite case of it there. You see it with CMS. Brandy wasn't in slipstream. I know they both had DRS, but DRS really isn't that effective on its own. CMR had slipstream as well, and he gained nothing. There's your example. And you see it earlier as well. Passes were easily being made by people with slipstream. Andre's in 10th, by the way. Just to say my point scoring thing. Ollie Bob's pitted.
It's still not points though, is it? In terms of it's going to be 2 places outside.
Oh yeah,
points.
it's not points, is it?
Yeah,
I
it's not
forget.
points.
I forget it's only down to 8.
I forgot at the start of the
Sake.
season. I keep getting confused. Sarah Rosberg doing a bit of a comeback drive here in 8th place, currently behind this pack. So Sarah Rosberg's going to be on for a very good result here. So Sarah will get some decent points.
Ronald just caught up so much on Danny. The gap was like 7 seconds. It was, well, Danny's pitted, but the gap was down to just over a second. So Danny's, I don't know if he's made a mistake. I'll check the race director for you. Because it'd be interesting to see who he comes out. Not really. All round has just been that much quicker. There go the soft tyres anyway. Danny, this is going to be very intriguing to see where he comes out.
Now, Sarah
Looks like
Rosberg.
he's going to come out in about P9.
Oh, losing the rear end,
Oh.
Sarah Rosberg. That was all over the show.
Yeah, P9, he comes out just behind Arctic, so he's got a lot of work to do, and of course, overtaking is going to be harder, let's just say. Going to be harder.
Yeah, definitely. But Leah Bot's still behind James and still hasn't been able to overtake James yet, and I'm surprised
They
about
still
that.
haven't pitted again.
And
I mean,
I
James is
don't
on the
know.
medium, so he's got a reason to, but Leobot, well, he pitted from some tyres at the end of lap 3, I believe, so he's
got a
still
couple
got
laps left.
decent pace on them.
he got damaged
Yeah,
from that
he's-
incident with Warden. I just sense he has. Oh, James is a little bit wide there. I want to try and go.
There's no way Leo's going to the end. Is he planning on a super soft run at the end?
I think he is. Yeah, I think he might.
Because he wouldn't have any more soft tyres, would he? Well, he could pit
Yeah.
on the set of soft tyres he started on, that wouldn't be an issue.
Leah Bot's trying to line something up here, and it just seemingly he's just growing in more of a more impatient behind that Red Bull.
Yeah, and the pack behind him of the 2 SDS drivers and Brandy are closing up quickly, as well as Sierra Rosberg. Sierra Rosberg starting to latch onto that group of... It's effectively 2nd to 5th.
Yeah, that's where the battle is. It's like if you like last season, because it was like Dizzy, he was in a land of his own, and then it was like 2nd to like 5th. Well, there's a common thing around here, obviously, and actually Leobot is
pits.
boxing. Yeah, he had enough.
So what tyres is he going to go on to? I would go on to the set of soft tyres he already had. I don't know the wear on them, of course, for the quali and an entire racing corner. But it looks like them soft tyres are indeed going on his car, so slightly
right
one
on.
soft, it's not going to be the end of the world.
Danny's in 8th right now, and he's right behind Arctic Avenger, so he's going to try and take away that 7th place. And they set soft tyres, obviously quite fairly new, so he'd be going to the end on those, I would assume. And he's in the slipstream.
Yeah.
Actually, I think he's going to... Is he going to get past?
That's
Yes,
how
yes.
hard it is to pass. He might
Grab
have
the
to
inside.
go for a dive bomb here, but
Oh.
Arctic's he's going to leave him the
Beware.
room, but he's not close enough.
Trying to switch back on him though. He has switched back on him, got a nice
Oh,
run up the
that's
inside
nice.
he goes. And that should be the move done, I would assume. If I was Arctic, just let him go. There's no point fighting it. And he's got the move done. So Danny in 7th place, so
nicely
really good stuff. Yeah, looking up a little bit there. Trying to slow that car down. Right now,
Yeah.
CMR's right behind SF Brandy, but look at that. Surprises all over the back of Casey Legend 99.
And Casey's really the cork in the
struggling.
bottle for these lot.
Yeah, he's like the safety car. Park the bus, please.
Yep, he's making it more entertaining, and I'm very sure the two behind him are getting very happy, but surprise. I don't think he's going to be happy at all. He's going to go to the outside for Blanchim on it. Well, there's going to be nothing happening there. Case, well, he can't even get the slipstream. Look at Brandy, though. He's looking. Has Brandy got slipstream or something?
Yeah, he has.
No, he's just.
Catch
That was
up.
interesting.
Oh, James might to box it in now. Yeah, he goes.
Yeah.
He's bowed out that. So yeah, not a bad stint there for James, but he's been quite low down, I would imagine, because a lot of people got the undercut.
Interesting what ties pit.
Brandy's on
Let's
P3.
just see if he passes surprise easy. Let's see if he does, because he caught up a lot of them too. Maybe the slipstream has come back. Who knows? Surprise is going from side to side to break it any way possible. Yeah, it looks like he's getting slipstream. Look at that speed difference.
Look at that, he's coming, he's coming.
He's
got the left-hand side. And Surprise
that's
is really
cheeky.
This is on the limit.
That's suspect.
On the limit. That is very on the limit.
Because Brandy had the overspeed there, and he was going to place his car there, and I don't think you can be doing that. In all honesty, it's just allowing his teammate CRR to get more interested in the action. And well, look at Danny. He's in P6, and he's 3.8 off fourth, which is CMR. So with 6.5 laps to go and them soft tyres, he could really be a dark horse to the podium there. He really could.
I think he could, yeah. And I think Danny would be a very good result for Danny and for SRL. But all round at X, I haven't mentioned him pretty much all race. He's been just gone. He's just vanished, and he's still in P1. He's just on his own world. So Fry's is 14 seconds back, so you can't really imagine him really taking 3 seconds a lap. 2.5 seconds.
No.
You can't imagine that happening ever. So I think it's a win to round at X as long as he doesn't have many corner cutting penalties, because I know he just struggled with setting qualifying laps. So his warnings and penalties would be one.
He's got one warning.
So he's been pretty good.
I don't think anybody's really going to have that many penalties. All Brandy's on the verge of having a penalty, so you're surprised. They've both got 2 warnings. CMR, no warnings at all. Rosberg, 1. Yeah, there shouldn't be any at all. Yeah, Danny, none. Arctic, none. Andre got a penalty flat out on lap 5. What did he get that for?
MR still
10-second exceeding track limit penalty.
Nice. That will be removed. That counts as a warning, I guess.
Great game.
Yeah. Little at the time. So you got one. There's one at Japan. There's one at Silverstone. There's one here. Where else? I think there's only a few tracks that have it where you get to the second penalty. So right now, it's, Brandy's in a STS sandwich. Rosberg going around in 5th place, but Danny's really catching. So I think you do expect Danny to catch very quickly. But right now, Sarah are on for a double point finish here in 5th and 7th. So that'll be a pretty good day for them in the Tier 2 race. All about Tier 1 though.
It's only just occurred to me, because what's the race in XRO? We've only got 1 driver out of our 4 here.
Yeah, you've only got Brandy, haven't you? Yeah, Brandy, you've got the B team, Brandy, haven't you?
It's only just occurred to me that's happened, where he's flying the flag high, but that's confusing. I completely forgot. Oh well. Danny is plagued by the slipstream glitch. It looks like again, because he's on the back of Rosberg on his soft tyres. It's just this is a thing which is going to hamper his progress. He's going to have to work it with DRS and bravery.
The best battle is from 2nd down to 4th right now, because these guys seemingly are keeping up with each other, even if there is a slipstream glitch going on here. So
Brandy, it looks like he's getting slipstream.
Yeah.
Because we see how much of a speed difference he had. You could tell by the way he was gaining speed before the DRS. He was over 210 before the DRS. Be interesting to see if CIMR has got the same amount of slipstream. No, he doesn't. You can just tell it's like he's just. Oh, maybe he has. He was just
And
really
he's,
far back, but he wasn't close enough.
Oh, Danny's going to move on Sarah Rosberg up the inside. Sarah Rosberg will let him have the space, and Danny gets that move done pretty nicely. So into 50
It's
goes.
a fantastic comeback already from Danny. It's fantastic.
You can see the guys in front. They're right there for the taking, and even third place could be on here. So Danny in a very good position.
And I will say this as well.
Yeah.
He could have P2 if Surprise does cop a penalty for his instance this race, because he's been very borderline with what he's done.
Yep, potentially. Obviously, these are just provisional orders. You know, these are just provisional order, so everything can change once the stewards get their fingertips all over this footage of incidents.
All rounder's already there. He's like 15 seconds in the lead. I mean, we've not even noticed him, but he's. I mean, I said he's done one when he was 3 seconds up the road, and he's. I think he just wants to. He wants to race Italy. He wants to get this done. He's raring to go already.
Yeah. I think Surprise has lost Brandy now, which is what we expected to happen. So I think Brandy's going to be.
Slipstream.
Yeah, Brandy might want to watch out for CMR MR here. Danny's coming quick. Sarah Rosberg could come as well. And even the Sarah boys might have a little bit of last minute action here. You never know. So this sort of second down to 7th, third down to 7th is definitely hotting up. And as RC Fly is pitted, but I think that's is that him or the AI? No, it's actually him.
I think that's him, Mr. Kemp. Finn wants a race director, so summon the race director.
Guys, I'm sorry, lads. I can't actually see the comments 24/7.
I can, don't worry. I'm just waiting until I can say it to you.
There you go, I've got it up now.
I don't even know where people are.
Around X is in the lead, really, and then you got Surprise in second, S Brandy in third, CMR in 11 in fourth. So good day currently for STS. Fifth for Danny on a comeback drive. Sixth for Sarah Rosberg. Seventh for Arctic Avengers. Sarah doing very well in sixth and seventh. Eighth for Andre, so you can get a point for AOR. Ninth for Leobot. And 10th for James Casey, and then 11th for Warden 99, and then 12th for Ollie Bob. That's there. I think they're quite a long way back. So if you look at the points scorers, it's from 1st to 8th. Pretty good, but AOR not having the best days at the moment. So,
I don't think Leobot's strategy has really worked out on him there. 3 stops, probably not the way to go, but we must say his race has been compromised. It might be an interesting little battle actually between the two of them, because Leobot's on the softs, Andre's on the mediums, and they're definitely within a second of each other, so I'm not sure how they're going to work that one out between them. Maybe just race to the end. They've got nothing really to lose. It's a point. Might be crucial at the end of it, but after the race them two have had, I think they'll just want a battle. And speaking of battles, it's closer than...
I'm getting a little bit of lag going on here. Look at that. Danny's actually now in 5th place. Got past Sarah Rosberg. Oh, no, he hasn't. Joking. Fuck's sake. But he's not really gaining as much as I expected.
Well, I'm not sure why he isn't. You never know, he's probably hoping for an incident between these two, but I think they're smart enough not to do anything stupid. I say that now, touch wood.
Yeah, Brandy is looking a little bit under threat here, but Surprise still not gaining anything on all-rounders, so I think you can pretty much say that all-rounders got this win in the bag. But it's all sort of quiet now. TMI just not getting to get past Brandy by the looks of it, unless if he makes a mistake.
Brandy's pace has dropped off a little bit. You can tell this.
And Danny is catching, actually, so I withdraw what I said. He's catching very quickly.
Oh, Brandy, you idiot. You got a penalty a few laps ago. Oh.
Yeah.
Why have you done that, man? Surprise hasn't got one, so it's only Brandy who's looking to lose. Definitely 4th, definitely 5th by the looks of it, and potentially 6th.
Definitely, yeah.
Oh well.
But actually, if CMR knows this, which I don't think he does, he can just sit back and chill out a little bit behind. But Danny, he might not be able to, because Danny is catching. That's the problem. Danny's right there, so I think CMR might want to clear Brandy quickly, but it's just not happening. He's not been able to get past it for the past laps, so it's not happening. Danny, I don't know if he's got enough. It's gonna be interesting.
Maybe CMR knows this because this is lap 17. Brandy got his third and final warning, and he's not overtook him. So Finn's up here with 2-3. I will say this: I'll be surprised if Surprise does not get a penalty from this race, because you see the incident on the stream, and arguably what I recorded was worse. So I don't know. It's up to the stewards to decide, but he's done a great job to be P2 nevertheless. So.
I just think that CMR deserves this third place. You know, he deserves to get past him.
But Brandy's been every bit as a match to him, really. P3, I think he's really outperformed himself. I don't think anybody expected him to be there. I personally didn't either. But done a very good job to be there. Of course, he's going to lose places because of corner cutting, which is a shame. But that's just how the game works. So.
Indeed. Danny's right there, and CMR once again is all at the back of SF Brandy. But it's just, again, it's just not going to be enough in this stream to even get past him, so...
I've pointed out Leopold's still not overtaking Andre in the battle for the final point for AOR. They're still running with each other, but... Yeah. Disappointing day for AOR.
Yeah, deserve better. And just don't have the luck in tier 2 races or tier 1 races, really. Just don't have the luck.
No, they're out of luck.
But SRL are going to have absolute.
Well, Jason won Bahrain, didn't he?
Yes, right. Yeah, that's the only time they've actually had really good races.
Yeah.
One of the race drivers had really good race, a really good race, but the other one always has like a sort of meh race. The way it goes. But Brandy's still keeping hold of this, doing a superb job. But Sarah Rosberg, just to mention, is right on the back of Danny.
And he's going for it.
He's got past him, and Danny's going to
Danny, he's outbroke himself just about, but he's kept it on the black stuff.
That was
brave. That was on the limit, but it was fine. No contact was made, and he was well within the track limits, and he's desperate to keep hold of that 5th place. Of course, it is the last lap, so he does not want to concede track position. He's fought very hard for that P5. Considering what happened on lap 1 to him.
Tell you what,
well,
Surprise is not far up the road either, so better be careful.
I'll just check if he's got a penalty, because he was on 2 warnings for a while. I think he's been able to keep that clean, and well, somebody's been able to keep it clean and just keep clear of all that danger is all round it, because he is, he's just been dominant, hasn't he?
Yeah, and here he comes. Into the bus stop chicane. He's going to win the Belgian Grand Prix. And what a way to score points for SRL. Wins the Belgian Grand Prix. And SRL are finally making a fantastic comeback on this Tier 2 season. So what a really good job from him. Surprise is going to come home second place provisionally. So that's going to be a really good job for him. And I think he'll be pretty happy with that. SF Brandy going to be P3. But obviously with this penalty, he's been lower down on that.
They're still battling away to P5 in the background. I think Danny might have just got that. Brandy, I think, has kept P4 by the looks of the timesheets, because they've had some sort of incident. They've only just finished. I don't know if their cars got connected in the background. Look at Arctic, he's so closed up in the background. Andre's kept 8th. Oh, wait, he's dropped down to 9th. I think he's had a penalty. Well, yeah, he dropped down to P10, so that's going to be Leopold in the final points position. Yeah, Danny and Cyril Rosberg. I'm just going to check their final sector quick. 30.9 for Danny. And 30.4 for Rosberg. So their squabble there for P5 has allowed Brandy to keep P4. Wow. He'll be happy with that.
Yeah, he'll take it.
Yeah, well, it's cost them a place each anyway, because Brandy's position was there for the taking. They probably didn't know that, but Ollie Bob's just happy to finish, I think.
Yeah, and there you go. There is your race order. So all-rounder dominates this Belgian Grand Prix by 17 seconds. So really good result for SRL there. Second place for Surprisement and third for CMR MR11. So the STS having a really good day there for second and third. So that's going to really keep their championship alive. Esther Brandy in fourth. Really good drive from him today. I think that probably will be my driver of the day. Danny M7 in fifth after a pretty horrid first lap or so. So he's done a really good job for him, and SRL will take a first and fifth there. Sarah Rosberg in sixth and seventh for Arctic Avenger, so SRL sixth and seventh, and Leia Bock gets the final point in eighth. So AOR not having the best of days. James Casey in ninth and 10th for Andre BCF 97.
Oh yeah, Andre got his 10-second.
That's right.
That's right. So we'll get eighth. There we go. Because that will get removed, I assume. I completely forgot about that.
There you go. That was that. And that was a pretty decent race, apart from certain issues.
Slipstream.
But not too bad, actually. And obviously the Tier 1 race will follow up after this, which hopefully will be even or equally as good. Possibly rain, that'd be nice. I think that'll really
hope there is, personally.
Yep, it'd be nice to watch. But other than that been that race, and SRL are catching up with STS, but I don't. Again, STS performing in second and third. I think that really does show that. I think STS are pretty much a force to be reckoned with. I think they're gonna have a very easy win for Tier 2, and even Tier 1. It looks to be more closer at Tier 1 for them. It looks to be a little bit more under pressure there, but SRL are really making a decent comeback after their early season woes. But that has been that. That's been the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll be back for the Tier 1 stream in a few minutes' time. Any final words, Caesar?
Well, yeah, just thank you for watching, really, and don't expect me to do well in the Tier 1 race. I won't. I'm bad at Belgium. Sorry.
Yeah. Anyway, boys, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you laters.